Hello guys, you are welcome once again to Pixellab series episode 5. This episode will be our last episode for series 1. In our last video, we learned about how you add shadow and stroke effect to shapes, images and text. Alright, now in today's video, we want to combine all what you've learned from episode 1 to episode 5 to create an awesome design like this. Okay guys, so let's create this beautiful design in Pixellab. Okay, in the first episode we learned about text. Okay, we learned about text, how to add text to your design, how to add or import images to your design, and also how to add shapes, okay, into your design, as well as adding stroke effect and shadow effect to our design. All right, so I'm going to create a new project, then we start designing. Okay, first of all, I will click on one of the templates we have here, okay. I'll click on one, I'll open my layer, then I'll use the delete button to delete all the layers we have there. When you are done, click on this tool. Now I'm going to give my background a white color, so click on this bucket here, click on the first one, then move to your right and select white. Click on this check mark. Okay, I'll go to where I insert shapes. I'll click here and click on shapes. I'll move down, give it a color of black. I'll click on the check mark. Now I will now resize my shape. Okay, size my shape like this. Great. Now I will use a relative position to position it at the center. Good. When I'm done, I will select the layer. I will duplicate the layer by clicking on copy. I will go to where I can edit the shape. Click here. Then I will click on this plus button here. Then I will change my color to red. Good. When I'm done, I'll click on this check mark, hold this like this, bring it on the black layer, push it up a bit. Okay, when you are done, click on the to back, click on this tool, use the position tool to push it up a bit. You can use a relative tool to position it at the center. When you are done, move to your right. Okay, move to your right, click on this rotate. Now the angle is at 0. If you click on the plus sign, it moves to the other side, so we minus it. We click on the minus button here this way. Great. And click on the check mark. When you are done, make sure you lock the layers. Click on this padlock here, click on the other one. Now you see we cannot move our shape again. Now let's add another shape, okay, where we will put our speakers. Okay, bring another shape inside. I'll give it a color. I'll give it this color. I want to bring in the grid lines, okay, to guide me position my images well or the shapes well. Enable the grid line, click here to move them. Okay, so I'll push this one here, then I'll click on this one, then I'll lock it. Now I'll come back to where I'll edit my shape. I'll position my shape well, put it here, click on the check mark, duplicate the shape, click on edit and move the other one to the middle. Okay, now I want them to be in a straight line. Okay, I want to align them in a straight line this way. Okay, let's write our Pixellab series. Okay, now go to test, click on test, new test, edit the test, then add your test, Pixellab. Okay, now I want to resize the image. Okay, I want to resize the image small. You click on this dot, then you enlarge it this way. Okay, great. Let me use a relative position. Click on it, position the text to the center, move to your right. Let's change the font type of our text. Now guys, when you open a font, we have my fonts, and we have recent. In series 2, you will learn how to import your own fonts, okay, to Pixellab. So let me come back here. Let me use a font that is already existing in Pixellab. I'll select this font, click on OK, move to the left, click on this color. I'll give it a red color. Okay, so I'll position it to the center with a relative position, center. I will duplicate this same text, then I will edit the text, then I will give it a text series. Okay, I will enlarge it small. Okay, well, enlarge it small. Let me push this one up a bit. Relative position, center, and push this one up. Relative position, center. Great. Now let's give this series a color. Give this one this color. Okay. Now let's go back to our design. Let me bring it up. You can see we have Pixellab, YouTube Live, and we have series 2 beneath it. Let's hide it. Okay, click on shape, then you create a shape here. You put it in between the Pixellab and the series. Okay, so let's use a relative position and put it at the center. We will push this one, the series, down a bit with the position tool this way. Great. Now let's bring in our YouTube logo. So I'll go with this one. Okay, this one. Resize it this way. Click on the check mark. Okay, great. Now I reduce it. Click on the check mark. Now guys, when you want to give a color to an object which is not a shape or an image, okay, click on this color, enable it. The first color there is what? Red. You can change it. Okay, you can change it. So I'll select the red. I'll use my position tool, push it here like this, like that. Great, I like it this way. Now bring in text. I'll be using the same font I used for the Pixellab here, so there's no need for me to bring in another text. What I'll do is that I will delete it, click on the Pixellab, click on copy, then I'll change my text. I'll edit my text to what? Live. Click on this one, caps, and I'll reduce the font. Okay, click on position, then position it here. Okay, position it here. Great. All right, so guys, you see that the shape we have here is white, and our background too is what? White. So we want to make the shape stand out a bit. So we'll click on the shape, give it what? A shadow effect. So come here, click on shadow, enable it, then you use your Y and the X axis. Okay, this time I'll use my Y axis and push it down a bit, then I'll reduce the opacity of the shadow. Okay, just come here and click and move this dot to the left, then click on OK, then you click on the check mark and you are done. See that it is standing out now. Good. The next thing to do is what? Bring in what? The series 2. Okay, so guys, next week is series 2. Okay, we are going to start with series 2, episode 1. So we are combining all what we've learned in the series 1. Great. So I will select the live, come to test, duplicate it by clicking on the copy, then I'll use the position to push it here, and I'll move it down here and change the text to what? Series 2. Series 2. I'll make it caps, then I'll position it at the center with using the relative position. You know that already. Alright, so guys, I want to stretch the text small. Okay, I want to stretch it small, as you can see on our design here. Okay, you see that it is stretched, so let's stretch it small. Now select the text, come to your your right side, then we are going to space them out. That's what I meant by stretch, sorry. So we are going to space it out, so click on the space, then you see that we have the space at 0. We have letters and we have words. Okay, so this is letters, so click on the plus. Okay, we are spacing them, I think we are cool with this. So let's use our relative position, then click on center and we center it. Guys, we are progressing. Let's bring in a shape, okay, a tiny shape, to create these lines we see on the design. Okay, the lines we see on the design, you can see that, and bring it up. See, we have some lines with the date and the venue there. Great. Let's bring in shape. Okay, expand it small, then give it a black color. Click on the relative position it at the center, then I'll make it a bit tiny. Okay, great. Now I will duplicate this shape. I don't want to create it again. Okay, so I'll just position it well, then click on copy, come to edit, you can see it there, then you push it down this way. Okay, push it down this way. Okay, click on OK, relative position at the center, make it tiny, stretch it small, relative position, center. Good. Now we bring in our date. So to copy this one, bring it here, change the text to Monday 29th. Okay, good. Then January 2024. Okay, so you see this one has been spaced out because we duplicated the series text. So let's go back to space, then let's click on this button here to take it off. I'll push it this way, yes, and I'll reduce the size this way, then I'll use my position tool to push it to the left side. Okay, in our design we have the January 2024 in black color, so this is how you can do that. Hide it, click on the text, come to color. Now see that the color has been highlighted. Okay, see. Okay, so let's select January 2024 this way, then give it a black color. Good, guys, you can see that. Beautiful. The next thing to do is bring in our time, okay, and the time has been placed on a shape, okay, a shape with a bit of radius, okay, a shape having a radius. Now shape, it is red. Then you reduce the shape small, bring it here, this way, good. Okay, so the radius is here, okay, see, so let's give it a small radius, okay, a radius of 4. I think it's good. I'm okay. Reduce the piece, position it this way, bring in your text, okay, bring in your text. The text is in white, so I will duplicate the Pixellab text, then I will edit it to 7 p.m. okay, make it caps, then I will give it a color, a white color. You can't see the color, so use your relative your position, then push it to the left bottom until you get the right position you want. So position it in the center. Good. Alright, so guys, we are left with what? The venue. Okay, the venue is on YouTube, so we will import our image, okay, the element we want to use. So this is it. So I'll bring it like this, I'll reduce it, I'll crop it a bit. Okay guys, let me know in the comment section if I'm moving fast, so that in our subsequent videos I can slow down for you guys. Okay, so I'll position it here. Great. So guys, we are almost done. Okay, let's duplicate this text and write FACI facilitators. Alright guys, I think I got it correct. Yeah, I got it correct. Sally, clap for me. Okay, so I will space the facilitators out a bit by doing this, stretch it this way. Give it a color of what? Black. Okay, then I'll use my relative position it at the center. Good, we are almost done. Now what we are left to do is to import our image. Okay, import our image. Now guys, we are going to make use of our texture. Okay, we call something texture. That's what we are going to use to import our text to our shapes. Okay, we don't want to put the text. I'll demonstrate that one. I'll put 2 of the images in these shapes. Okay, then also the last one I'll position it on this one without using the texture. So select the shape, come to this side, move to your left, select texture, click on this one. It will take you back to your gallery. Select the image you want to use, select the image. Okay, I'll click on this one, then click on this one. Great, we have it there. Select the next shape, click on this one, then okay, this is the next speaker. That's me. Nice. So click on this one, position it here. Great. Alright, so the next speaker, I'm not going to use the texture. Okay, I'm going to bring in the image, crop it and position it on the shape. So import this picture. Okay, great. So I'll resize it this way. Okay, click on this one, then I'll use the zoom to zoom it a bit, then I'll position this image on the shape. Okay, so let me crop it down small. Okay, this way. Then use a position tool, bring it down a bit. Great, guys, check it out. So now let's apply our stroke effect. Click on this one, move to your left, click on stroke, enable it, give it a color of white, then increase the size towards 7. Okay, 7 is cool. You see that? And also do the same thing to the next one. Good. Then now, because we added a stroke to the shapes with the image inside, you rather select the shape beneath the image. Okay, so come to your layer, select the image here, move to your stroke, enable it, give it a white and increase it to 7. Check it, guys. Great. Now let's bring in the names of the speakers. Okay, the facilitators. Duplicate this one, bring it here, give it a color of white, and let's give it a name. The name is great. So guys, we are almost done. Okay, great. So guys, this is how you can design this simple flyer using text, shapes and image. See you in series 2 next week, 29th January. That's Monday 2024, 7 p.m. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. God bless you. Thanks for watching. You are welcome.